Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. So happy Monday. I'm gonna take a couple of days off. I have a lot of projects that I'm working on that I need to finish this week. So that's what I'm gonna be focused on. Also, I wanted to share something with you guys real quick before I start the reading. We're gonna do weekly energies reading, by the way. So I was feeling really weird symptoms like in my body a couple of days ago, even insomnia, like I could not sleep. It got so bad that I got no sleep on Saturday night, like at all. I think I only slept like 20 minutes. And so I finally did an energy cut cord meditation so that way I'm not feeling my twin. And I'm telling you, I slept like a baby last night. It felt amazing. Like a weight has been lifted, you know, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you're feeling symptoms, like if you have heart pain, like chest pain, that's how it started. Like on Friday, I had like this anxiousness, like almost like I felt like anxiety in my chest. And then later that night when I went out with my girlfriend, my throat was hurting out of the blue. Like my voice got really hoarse for no reason. Like I was literally just having dinner with her and I had like a lump in my throat. And a couple hours later, even when I got home, it went away, you know? So I was just like, well, that's weird. And then this insomnia just really took me by surprise because I usually don't have a hard time going to sleep, you know? But I just felt like my mind was racing and it would not let me rest. So it was just terrible. So now that I finally cut the cord, it was very powerful. It was one of those meditations that it really helps you to focus. And I actually was able to use a memory of him to help me visualize this. So that's how I did it. And what I liked about this particular meditation is that while you're cutting the cord, is helping you disconnect, like, you know, like visually seeing it, and then it leaves that person connected to spirit, you know, like I left him connected to spirit. So I hope that that's, you know, something that can be translated into the realm where it really does happen to where he is connected to spirit because he needs it. And I just needed to take that weight off my shoulders, you know, because it was a lot. And also I was having a lot of pain in my left arm and it was just terrible. And thankfully my masseuse was able to smooth that out and massage me really good yesterday. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to share with you guys that she like freaked me out about was when I told her, you know, that my divine masculine got married. She was like, you know what, last time you were here last month, I felt it. I felt it that he was taken or that he was married. And I was like, are you serious right now? So I thought that was very interesting that she caught that. And I told her, well, last time I saw you, I think it was like earlier that week before he did it. But I feel like it was, you know, in my energy, like she picked it up on my energy field, like in my aura, that he was taken, and she didn't want to say anything to me. So when I told her that he did that, she was surprised, but then like it confirmed what she was feeling because she wasn't sure about it. So I thought it was so interesting that she picked that up off of me. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I was just like in shock about that. So I'm glad that I did this energy cut core meditation. I'll link it down below for you guys too, if you want to also do the same thing. I think it would really help you guys as well because it's very confusing when you know it's not your emotions and you know this is not how your body is feeling, but then you feel your twin and it's like it can disrupt you. You know what I mean? Like it disrupted my sleep. I literally got no sleep on Saturday night. And I was like, I can't go on like this. Like, I need my sleep, you know, and I love sleep. So anyway, I'm glad that I was able to do that. I feel so much better today. And so, yeah. Oh, yeah, guys. And I totally forgot to tell you that I started a IG account called Timeless Lover Writes. So definitely add it, check it out. I have so many posts already posted within the past couple of days. And it's so uplifting and so liberating. And I just love writing, and it just makes me feel really happy when I write these posts. So I really hope that you guys do enjoy it. So definitely follow it. I'm going to include the link down in the comments below and on the screen here. So yeah, I just wanted to share about that. So today I just wanted to do a weekly energy check-in with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. We're going to check in and see what's going on with them. We're going to start off with the feminine here on the left side, and then the masculine here on the right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I already shuffled the decks, so let's just see what comes out. What is going on with the Divine Feminine Spirit at this time? Oh yeah, guys, and by the way, for my readings this week, if you book with me, it's going to be about a week delay because I'm not going to start until next week doing personal readings, okay? All right, so we have Seven of Swords, which is basically the Seven of Air, Moon in Aquarius. So I feel like the feminine is focusing on making money, you know. Yeah, I feel like she sees when people lie to her, you know, with the Seven of Swords. Like, you can really tell when somebody's being sneaky and, you know, being shady. And then we have Nine of Cups and Two of Swords. Interesting. So these add up to an 11. Interesting. I feel like she finally made a decision to be happy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. She's trying to balance herself, you know, with the Jupiter and Pisces. Like, you're trying to expand and grow with your emotions, not to be too emotional, but use the good, positive emotions to help you use your discernment to be able to move forward. Moon and Libra, like, really trying to be balanced in your emotions. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Very interesting. It's like, despite what's happened, if anybody has lied to her or try to pull, you know, pull a wool over her eyes, I feel like she sees it, she sees right through it, and she's trying not to react to what she's witnessing, right? Look at that, Six of Cups. Yeah. Memories, Sun and Scorpio. She could be definitely nostalgic about how things used to be. So now that she sees that this person is not being honest, it's putting her in a place where she remembers that she had to do this in the past, where she had to, you know, pick up and go and leave her emotions there instead of letting them overcome her. So now she's having to do this again. And I feel like number 11, it is about balancing, right? Because you have the 1 and the 1. So it's like you're trying to balance yourself so that you're not off balance. But I feel like she's very nostalgic about the past, you know, especially it could be about a soulmate. Six of Cups is that soulmate energy. Okay, what's going on with the masculine? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. He's a little bit confused about what choice to make. So you can see in this card, we have a house at the very top, right? And we have a skull on the right. Like, this is about death and transformation. Then we have a snake right underneath that. That's also about transformation or rebirth. Then we have a daisy, or I don't know what kind of flower that is, underneath that. So trying to grow. And then on the right, on the left-hand side, we have the heart of gold. And then we have money. And then I'm not sure what the other one is. On the top left, right here. I don't know what that one is. If you guys know what it is, you can tell me. It almost looks like a sliced melon. Like a sliced lemon. Some kind of fruit. I feel like he's trying to figure out where he wants to invest his energy when it comes to his home life, you know. I feel like he knows that he needs to grow and transform so that things will start flowing as it should, but he's got a lot of decisions to make. Look at that. Virgo at the bottom, the Hermit. So again, this is a transformation we just saw with the skull and the snake, and now we have the butterflies here and the caterpillars lined up. So I feel like he's definitely contemplating about what choice he needs to make so that he can transform his life. Okay. What else, Spirit? Also, Seven of Cups signify a fantasy, you know, like maybe he's fantasizing about how things could have been. That's also an energy I'm picking up. Yeah. He's thinking about a time when he was happy. The sun. It's like the light bulb finally went off. Like, oh my gosh, now I know what I need to do to finally be happy. But with the dark light bulb, it's almost like there's still a darkness there. It's almost like he didn't realize it until it smacked him in the face, kind of a thing. You know, it's like it was like there was still some doubt, and that's why it's black. Like I feel like there's some doubt when this enlightenment came in, that he got confused, right, with the Seven of Cups, that he didn't know what it was until almost as if it was already too late. Yeah. With the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this person, the masculine, is finally realizing that they want to be off on their own. We did see the Hermit. Then this is another card about being independent, being free. I feel like he feels like he wants to be free to be able to get to the bottom of why he decided what he needed to do and why he didn't see it before. You know what I mean? Like why he didn't trust it at the time with that dark cloud. And 9 also signifies ending. So I feel like it had to do with something that had to end in order for him to realize a new beginning. Like finally be able to see a new beginning from that ending. That's too many. Oh, wow. Look at that. The Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so this is basically an image of a forest, and it's upside down, right? So I feel like his world has been turned upside down, and he's still holding on to a piece of that world, you know? And that piece of that world that he's holding on to is actually something that really made him happy. Look at that. The moon. High Priestess. So I feel like it was hidden from him that this is something that really made him happy. It was tucked in, you know, in his intuition and his subconscious mind. And he finally realized that out of all these decisions that he made, something came to light, and now he wants to start over. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, let's get more clarification on that. So with the feminine, why is the Seven of Swords here, Spirit? What does this have to do with? We got Moose. Imposing, powerful, independent, time alone, attitude is everything, calm, cool, and collected. Did I not say that she was trying to, you know, not let her emotions take over, right? Like she was putting her emotions in check, and she's being independent, you know? Number 9 signifies this is an ending. Like she's not going to allow the emotions to take over because she's spending time alone. And she knows that attitude is everything, right? So regardless if somebody's not being true and like being sneaky and shady, that doesn't mean that she's gonna also mirror that person. Like she's gonna make sure that she still stays true to who she is, right? And it's like she sees right through them, right? She sees right through their intentions, right through what's going on. As far as the masculine goes, I feel like she sees that he may have lied about something, he may have hid something from her. And now she's finally realizing his true colors. She's seeing him for who he is, you know? It's almost like she sees that he hasn't changed, you know? He's still thinking that he can lie to her, but she knows him like the back of her hand, right? Wow. Yeah, because this is an unconditional love. She knows him because she loves him. Okay, it says here love, romance, joy, bliss, heart's desire, content, affection, fulfillment, kindness, forgiveness. Okay, this is a page of cups. So if this is how she sees the masculine, she knows that he is not a king of cups, right? Like he's still in the early stages of developing. And so she's gonna take that into account and realize I can't expect much of him right now because he's not at the level that he could potentially be at. You know what I mean? And it's her heart's desire to see him glow and finally grow out of that stage. But this is why she's not trying to let her emotions take over, because she's realizing that until this person finally comes out of the lies and the truth and finally steps into the truth, then they're not going to be able to have the true love that they deserve. Okay, very interesting. So why is Nine of Cups here? Temperance. See, she's trying to temper her energy, not trying to be too heavy on one side and not on the other. We did talk about balance with the Two of Air. So she's really trying to be balanced, and that's so funny because this card is Jupiter in Pisces, and the ruling planet for temperance is Jupiter. Okay, maybe you're a Sagittarius. Maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius, but I feel like you're trying to be optimistic, you know? You're trying to be optimistic. You know, you're a little bit closed off, like this girl, like with her arms crossed, like you're not gonna give too much to your masculine because right now you're focused on giving to yourself, right? And being balanced. I love it. Wow, look at that. Bottom of the deck, we have letter, writing, communication, contact, information. So yeah, I feel like the feminine came into some information that really pushed her in a way that she had to balance herself and rely on spirit to keep her in check, you know, so that she can still remain detached. With the Nine of Cups, it's like you're trying to find your wish fulfillment outside of any connection outside of you, right? And so with the letter, it's like there's been some kind of communication that happened where she's trying to keep herself centered, right? After absorbing these news, this information. And with the Two of Air, we have woman. That's you. Okay. Ace of Swords, right? Something came to light. And then we have the Two of Swords here. Yeah, so something, some kind of communication. This also clarifies the letter that we just saw. That something came to light. Something was brought to light in communication. And the feminine is trying to remain poised and balanced. I love it. Yeah, so she's taken time out to herself for an affair, solo, isolation, standoffish, separation, lonely, spread out. Yeah, so I feel like with these news, she's feeling a little bit lonely. Okay. But at the same time, she's trying to be detached, basically. Okay. I was trying to see if I could find that card that I saw earlier. Okay. Oh, here. No. I was like, here it is. No, that was the ring. Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe that has something to do with the ring. Okay. About some kind of commitment. But okay, let's just see what's going on with the masculine. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Wow, it landed right on the Nine of Cups. Wow. Mountain. Obstacle, problem, distance, solitude, pride, block, cold, indifferent, barrier, interruption. Okay, so I feel like he's confused. This is the Eight of Wands, actually. The masculine is confused as to a problem that happened, and he's feeling blocked, right? He's feeling like he can't access his wish fulfillment because it landed right on the Nine of Cups. And it also, this has to do with communication, right? Because it landed on this pile. So I feel like he feels blocked from being able to communicate with you. He feels like now maybe you're being cold towards him. There's been some kind of interruption, right? It's almost like with having this obstacle, I feel like it's finally bringing something to light to him to where it snapped him out of that fantasy. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Bottom of the deck, we have broom. Don't need it, unwanted, unpleasant, repetitive. Feels good when it's over. Unavoidable cleanup. I feel like he's finally realizing that this problem needs to be cleared up. Like he wants to resolve it. And literally, this card just fell out at the same time. Waterfall, flood of emotions, abundance, overflowing, tears of sorrow or joy, release, fulfillment. Okay. So I feel like he wants to clean things up because he's feeling tears of sorrow now. Or it could be tears of joy. But based on what I'm seeing here, I feel like he feels like somebody released him, you know, like the feminine released him. And since, especially since the obstacle fell on the Nine of Cups, this is a wish fulfillment. We have the word fulfillment here. So this is telling me that after he snapped out of his fantasy, he's realizing that now he wants to go after his wish fulfillment, which is you, feminine, right? Yeah, now he's finally grounded out of that fantasy. With the bottom of the deck here, it says tree, grounded. Fertility, lineage, health, vitality, roots, personal growth, past lives, evolving. It's almost like he finally realized who you are. Like you guys had a past life and he didn't know that before. And now he does. And then here with the sun, we have Milky Way, networking, marketing, social media, publicity, internet, fame, expand, exposure, spotlight. Okay. So I feel like something definitely came to light. And I feel like with this dark light bulb, it's something that was hidden, right? But it finally came to light, and the masculine didn't want it to come to light, is what I'm getting here. And something came to light. It could have been through social media, you know, but it caused something to expand, right? Like, it's almost like there was darkness in what this masculine was trying to keep secret, and now the light expanded that darkness. And it's almost like whatever came to light, the masculine's now realizing that now he has to grow. Like now he can't stay in his comfort zone because now the light's shining on him. You know what I mean? And he's feeling a little bit bitter about this, is what I'm getting, because he didn't want to grow. He didn't want to face what he was hiding. You know what I mean? And now the spotlight's on him. I mean, it's funny, it says spotlight, and we have a light bulb right on where the sun card is. So he's definitely feels put on the spot. And he doesn't like it right now. You know what I mean? Like it's not making him happy, because he knows that now he has to take action, right? Like now he has to do something about it, because it was comfortable when he was able to hide it and not have to do anything about it, right? But now that the light has been shining on the darkness, he's like, crap, now I have to address it. Look at that. We have the owl at the bottom. See through the facade, secrets lifted, insights, wise, aware, observant, explore the unknown. So this is going to make him wiser, right? It's going to make him wiser now that the facade, now that the light sees right through the facade, is going to make him wiser. Wow, that's crazy. So why is the Ace of Pentacles here, Spirit? Well, what does he want to start over? So that's basically what I was getting. His world got turned upside down, right? And now he wants to start over. Now he wants to be grounded, because that's the earth energy. Look at that. Now he wants to start over. New moon is about new beginnings. Wow. Enchantment, inception, erotic aura, excitement, new beginnings, pure, expansion again, carefree. Wow. I mean, talk about confirmation. Ace of Pentacles is the beginning of something new. And here we have new beginning, double confirmation. Look at that. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands, mice. Illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety, worry, reduce, restless, filth, decay, deteriorate, loss, theft. Okay. He was trying to get away with something. Okay. Now the light came and revealed his darkness, right? And now he has to deal with it. And this had to do with something that he was worried about coming to light. And now he's feeling the loss, right? He's feeling everything's falling apart. His world's being turned upside down. That's why we saw the broom here. It's time to clean up the mess, right? I feel like this masculine, whatever decision he made, he was not clear-headed, right? This is why the obstacle is here. This was a problem. This masculine did something, communicated something to somebody that when he did it at the time, he was living in a fantasy. And now that the light's being shown, not that the clouds parted, and now he's seeing the shit show. Like, I mean, he's seeing basically the truth. Now he's seeing that it's finally, it's almost like he had a heart chakra opening, is what I'm getting, because now he's finally opening up. He's finally feeling his emotions, and it's coming out like a waterfall of emotions because he's been suppressing it for so long. Then now he knows that he needs to address this. Look at that. The High Priestess came out for him again. So a secret came out, right? A secret definitely came out. It could have been in a dream. Okay, but basically he's now having to integrate his feminine energy with his masculine energy, because he's been in his masculine energy, and we've been kind of seeing that in the collective, I feel like. So let's get some summary here for this whole stack for the feminine spirit. Realize your light, feminine. You have to be healed to attract healed. You are a divine being having a human experience, okay? So I feel like whatever came to light, you finally had to realize that you had to detach. You had to be strong on your own. You know, you see right through this person. You know that you're not going to be at their level, right? Because you're better than that. This is a light here, and then we have a light here. So this is like double confirmation. This is like twin flames, okay? So you're definitely seeing like your masculine's dark side is what I'm getting. And you know that you have to keep your light to help him get out of that darkness, so that you can be like that lighthouse. Yeah, so you can keep leveling up, okay? You deserve the best, major improvement, doing inner work, dealing with past hurts, okay? I feel like whatever came to light really taught you that you needed to deal with the past hurts that were still there that you were not aware of. And that's why you're, you know, using this time to really keep yourself balanced. There's no accident. We have the Two of Swords here. We talked about balancing your energy. We had Temperance. That's also about balancing. And this is leveling up, right? Make sure that this lever is balanced and not be finger pointing. Our partners reflect our wounds. Relationships mirror what we are. Finger pointing, take responsibility, right? Like now you're taking responsibility for yourself, your actions, how you're reacting to the situation. And you're not going to allow somebody who's in the dark bring you down from your light to be in the darkness with them. You know what I mean? Because you're leveling up. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to let this bring me down. I'm going to focus on me and what I got going on, right? Very interesting. Beautiful. I feel like you're definitely focusing on you, because that's all you can do at this point. All right, so let's see. What is the summary for the masculine for this spread? He wants to feel great first. Remember, this landed when the problem came out. I think it was a problem. It came out right on top of the Nine of Cups. He wants to feel great again, right? Feel the feeling of having a partner, healthy relationship, raise your vibration, then you will attract the same person, right? The same vibration. So I feel like this is what he's starting to realize, that him feeling the stress energy, fatigue, anxiety, worry, it ended up where he attracted how he felt about himself, right? So now he needs, this is at the bottom, leaving space. Give yourself time to heal. Right one can't come if the wrong one is there. Clear a door for them. Right? So for some of you, this could be where your masculine is either in a karmic relationship, doesn't have to be, but this could also be where he's just working too much and making work his number one priority. And so he's starting to realize that by using these distractions, whether it be work or listening to friends and family members on what he should do and not listening to his soul, it's going to keep him stuck and keeping him from healing, right? And not being able to clean things up with the broom energy here. Now secrets are being lifted, okay? Remember I said he was trying to hide something so that he doesn't have to deal with it. Now he needs to leave space to allow for new things to come in, but he has to clear out the clutter, right? He has to clear out the things that he's been hiding because he's used to being this escape artist. May sabotage end to avoid hurt, afraid to be loved, still looking, don't run when it gets real, right? So I feel like this masculine is so used to sweeping things under the rug, right? Acting like the problem isn't there. But by him doing that, it keeps creating a big ass pile of, like dust. The problem is not going to go away just because you sweep it away, okay? Because then what's happening is you're avoiding something that could be addressed. And when you avoid it for so long, the floodgates come out, right? When the emotions finally come up because you've been sweeping it under the rug and the problem is still there. It's not going to go away until you finally address it. And I feel like what happened here is the masculine finally realized he has to start over. He has to stop being in this fantasy world and see things for what they really are and become wiser as a result. And then after doing that and being honest with himself, right? Because we saw the Seven of Swords here. He's not being honest. That's how the feminine sees him. Now it's like, now he knows that he needs to come forward and finally let go of anxiety, let go of this bad energy. Okay, something spoiled that's not going to last, right? And so he knows that he has to let go of this, right? In order to start fresh. Very interesting. So let's get some last messages here. What should we know about this connection, Spirit? The romance angels. What should we know about this connection? This was a very deep reading. Like, I was not expecting this. Look at this. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay? So I feel like this connection is very loving, but in order for it to work, both people have to open their hearts. You know what I mean? It can't just be one person open heart and the other one with their heart shut. Yeah, because it's just going to be continuous separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. So until both parties here decide to open their heart, they're not going to be able to give and receive, that energy towards each other. Okay. Very interesting. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Wow. Oh my God. Remember we saw the past lives? Where was it? That's crazy. We saw past lives in one of these cards. I don't know. We saw past lives in one of these cards. I don't know which one. It might have been on the back of the deck. That's so weird. But here it is again, you guys. You guys had a past life relationship, okay? You did. You have known each other before, okay? So I feel like this is why it's really hard to understand what's happening. Mainly from the masculine side, because he's not tuned into his feminine energy, right? So you guys have done this before, and this could also be why these emotions are coming up, especially for the feminine, because now it's up to you to not react in the way that you used to in a past life, if you know, if that's what happened in the past. You know, sometimes history does repeat itself, and it's up to you to really take all your life lessons and combine them, right? So that you're not repeating your same history. You guys could have been engaged in a past life or engaged in this life. But it's interesting, we have engagement and then retreat. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It's time to disconnect from the world, retreat. And this is a woman in a wedding dress with her dad, I feel like, walking her down the aisle or something like that. So basically, you guys are gonna be able to work this out, and then it's gonna result in you guys finally retreating and spending time together, you know, kind of like catch up. Look at that, getting to know each other right when I'm saying it. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, right? So finally, your masculine is gonna, oh my god, look at that, bottom of the deck. Underneath that was give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Wow. Look at that, very soon underneath that. Wow, you guys, this is beautiful. Look at that, top of the deck. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay, so I feel like that could be confirmation for some of you, but you guys are going to finally be able to pick up where you left off, retreat, disconnect from the world, really get to know each other again, reveal your innermost selves, right? Like no facade, no show and tell, like no act. Like you guys are going to be able to be authentic and be genuine. And your bond is going to deepen as a result of that. You guys are going to have a new beginning. I feel like the masculine is really stressed out about this. That's why his world's turned upside down. He's like, I'm going to lose my person, right? And he's restless about this. He's probably not getting any sleep for some of you. Hence why I also couldn't get any sleep. Anyway, but yeah, guys, I feel like that's basically what it is for this reading. Let me give you one last card here for advice. What does Spirit want to advise to you right now? Look at that. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Second time we've seen new moon in this reading. Okay. So yeah, it's time to take action to really go after your dreams, you know. Really go after the things that you want to make in this world. You know, like your inner masculine energy to make things happen. Look at that. But first you need to, before you take action, you need to realize what do you need to let go of, okay? Waning moon. What do you need to let go of so that when you take action, nothing's holding you back? Wow. Let's get one more. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Okay. So Capricorn reminds me of the devil's energy too. So it's like something could have been very toxic that happened that was very earth-shattering, very negative. But it was a tough cycle, right? It was the end of it because now you're starting over. We saw the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. And then I feel like, you know, you're in the Nine of Cups energy right now, but feminine, you're about to get your Ten of Cups. I really strongly feel like with this new cycle that's about to start. Yeah, so right now is a time for healing. Bottom of the deck, balsamic moon. Now is a time for healing, right? So that when you finally start your new cycle, you would have already addressed things that you needed to let go of, right? So now it's time to take action towards your healing and let go of things that don't no longer serve, because now you're about to start a new cycle that's going to be a lot better than where you came from, right? So you need to look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So I feel like overall what Spirit is saying here is focus on your healing, or let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Stay balanced, right? Because we saw the Temperance card for you. We saw the Two of Swords, like you're at a crossroads to make a decision. And you see right through the facade, and nobody can hide anything from you, not even from yourself. So I feel like both of you guys are going through the aftermath. You know, within the past 2 weeks, we saw a tower for both the feminine and the masculine. And I feel like usually the star card comes right out after the tower. And that's usually a time for healing. So I feel like Spirit is saying, now that you guys been through some really tough things that were very toxic, very earth shattering, you guys are about to start something new. It's going to be the beginning of a new cycle, but you have to make sure that you let go of what's happened in the past, so that when you start this new cycle, you're not bringing in old clutter from the past, right? And be aware of your subconscious mind, because that's basically the high priestess. And look at that, we have the coffin here right underneath that. Death, loss, inactive, forgotten, discouraged, absent-minded, defeated, ending, dull, breakup, right? There's been some kind of breakup with you guys, almost like a second separation is what I'm getting. But I feel like you're starting to learn that this is just a cycle that will end. Like, it's already getting to that end, so that you can finally learn what you needed. We saw the owl here. You're going to get new insights, right? Explore the unknown. Like, keep yourself open-minded, open-hearted, so that you can be able to tap into your intuition, into your soul, into your third eye, so that you can be able to see things differently and be able to start fresh. And according to the romance angels, you guys are going to end up giving your relationship a chance in the near future. I mean, you guys had past lives. You guys have definitely done this before, and you're going to be able to feel safe to love again, and be able to receive, give and receive to each other, and actually be equal give and take. You know what I mean? Because I feel like in the past, one person was giving too much and the other one wasn't. And I feel like this is going to teach you guys to be equally giving to each other. Okay? I love it. So I hope that helped you guys. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.